Hi there everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Jack Prophet for Footsteps Into the Wind, and today I'm going to make for you rum glazed pears. This is the first time recipe for me, so this is going to be brand new. Hopefully it works out, but just remember, I'm not a chef, I'm just a guy that likes to cook, so we're going to give this a go, so let's try it out. Here we go. For this recipe we're going to need some 2 or 3 ripe pears, 1 tablespoon butter. We're going to have 2 tablespoons of agave syrup, 2 tablespoons of rum. I'm using Sailor Jerry's. You can use whatever kind you want, but I like Sailor Jerry's, so that's what we're going to use. Also a tablespoon of lemon juice, and we're going to have a pinch of allspice at the end. Okay, so here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to peel and core these pears that I bought. These pears are actually Anjou pears. I'm sure any pear will work, but these ones are Anjou pears, and they tend to be noted for being good for cooking. That one didn't work out so well, but that's okay. Okay, now that we have these pears peeled and cored, we're going to cut them into wedges. So now we're just going to set those aside for a moment while we get the other stuff going. Okay, over medium heat, we're going to take a large skillet, and over medium heat we're going to melt the 1 tablespoon of butter. Now that butter is nicely melted, we're going to add the pears and cook them for about 3 to 5 minutes over medium heat, so that they start to get a little bit tender, a little bit brown. Okay, now after about 3 to 5 minutes, we're going to start mixing them around, and then flip them over a little bit so that they're nicely coated in butter, and cook them again for another 3 to 5 minutes. Now the timing for all of this may vary depending on how ripe your how ripe your pears are. If they're a little bit more on the tender side, you might be less cooking time. But my pears, the Anjou pears I used were quite solid, so the cooking time is right on the mark. So after they've been cooking for almost just about 10 minutes, we're going to remove them and put them on a plate. Now we're going to use the same pot that we just had our pears in, and we're going to add the syrup, the lemon juice, and the rum. And the pinch of nutmeg, or rather allspice rather. There we go. Now we're going to mix that around a little bit. Right, so that smells delicious. And once it's all bubbly like this, we're going to re-add the pears. Mix them around just a little bit until they get nicely coated in all this wonderful smelling agave syrup and rum flavoring. We're going to let that simmer like that for another few minutes, and then we're going to take them off and we're going to eat them. And we're going to put them on a plate, and we're going to see how these lovely little guys taste. They taste absolutely delicious. Thanks again for coming back to my channel, and maybe next time we'll do something else. Hopefully you try this out and let me know how it goes. Jack signing off for Footsteps into the Wind. Thanks. Bye now.